So the first thing you're going to need for this pattern is some yarn. I recommend getting a giant bulk type yarn that's inexpensive. Usually, you know, a yarn weight of maybe somewhere around 7 ounces. I chose these two little skeins of yarn just so I could show you the pattern, and I chose these colors because I wanted you to be able to see the contrast in the chevron a little bit better as we're working. So pick your colors, make sure your yarn is the same brand or at least the same weight. In this, I had used 2 different weights, and it worked, but it wasn't optimal. So I highly recommend using the same brand of yarn or at least the same weight of yarn for your entire afghan. I'm going to be using a 5mm hook, and just use whatever millimeter hook your yarn calls for. And over by your yarn, you can always hopefully return what you don't use, but you don't want to run out of yarn, and this takes a lot of yarn. The stitching is pretty, you know, intense. Just for a little square inch, you have a lot of stitches going on. So you'll also need a pair of scissors, and we'll get started. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is make a slip knot. So you're going to wrap the yarn around your fingers to where it twists around itself, and just grab your yarn that's attached to your skein and just pull through. And then you're going to insert your hook, and we're going to be working in multiples of 8 plus 1. So if you want to make a baby crib size afghan, you're going to chain 144 plus 1. So you want to do 145 chains. If you're doing anything larger than that, just work in multiples of 8 plus 1, and stop, you know, when you have the width of the afghan you want to make. So if you're making a twin size or a queen size, just go ahead and stop when you have the width, because your stitching, you know, won't stretch that much with this pattern. So I'm just going to be doing a sampler size, so I'm just going to do 32 chains plus 1, just so I can show you how to make this. But go ahead, and if you're doing a crib size, yarn over and pull through and make a chain of 145 chains, and then be sure to go back and count your work, and I will meet you when you are done with that. Okay, so I have my chain in place, and now what you're going to want to do is go into your 5th chain from your hook, and you're going to do 3 double crochets. So not the chain that the hook is looped on, but the 5th one back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to yarn over, go into that chain, yarn over, pull through, and pull through 2, and pull through 2. I had a little straggler there. Then you're going to do it again, yarn over, go into that same chain, yarn over and pull through 2, and pull through 2, and again yarn over into the same chain, yarn over and pull through 2, and pull through 2. So now you have 3 double crochets in that chain. You're going to chain 1, so just yarn over and pull through. Then you're going to go back into that same chain again and do 3 more double crochets. So you're going to yarn over, go back into the chain, yarn over and pull through 2, pull through 2. Again, yarn over, go into the chain, pull through 2, pull through 2, and again yarn over into the chain, yarn over and pull through 2, and pull through 2. So we have our first little scallop that we've done. Now when you're working in your little loop here, it's pulling on your yarn, and so you want to make sure that you're counting the right amount of chains back, because we're going to skip the next 3 chains. So you just got to make sure that your loop wasn't pulled too tight and you lose your chain. So we're going to go back 3 more chains. 1, 2, 3. In the 4th, we're going to put our hook. We're not yarning over. Just put your hook in and yarn over, pull through, and pull through. So now we've tacked down that first little scallop. We're going to repeat this all the way down the afghan. So we're going to skip the next 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th we're going to yarn over, go through this loop, and we're going to do 3 more double crochets, a chain 1, and 3 double crochets. So hopefully you got the double crochet down. If you're brand new to this, you yarn over, go into that same chain, yarn over and pull through 2, pull through 2. Do that 3 times, and then yarn over and chain 1, and then go back into that same space and do 3 more double crochets. So there's 1, 2, and 3. So now we have our second scallop done. It's a series of 3 double crochets, a chain 1, and 3 double crochets. Then we're going to skip the next 3 chains. This one got a little pulled tight from my stitches, but so 1, 2, 3. In the 4th, we're going to do a single crochet, so put your hook in and yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over, pull through. So now our next scallop is tacked down. I just noticed my finger's dirty. I was cleaning out my dog's cage. We got a new puppy, so sorry about the dirty finger. It's a stain from the paint. Okay, so we're going back another 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. In the 4th, you're going to yarn over, go through that next loop, the 4th chain back, yarn over, pull through, and we're going to do 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3, a chain 1, and 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. We have another scallop done, so now we're going to skip the next 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. In the 4th, we're going to put our hook, pull through, and pull through. So you're just going to repeat this all the way down the line. I've got one more to go on my sampler, so I may as well show you. Skip the next 3 chains, yarn over, go into the 4th, do 3 double crochets, a chain 1, and 3 double crochets. So continue on. When you get to the end, I'll meet you back and show you how to start the next row. Okay, so once you've gotten to the end of your row, you have 3 chains left here, and you're just going to want to go into your last chain and tack down your last little scallop with a single crochet. And then you're going to turn your work, and then we're going to be working the other direction. So in this row only, we are going to be doing exactly the same thing we did in the last row. Otherwise, we're going to be alternating, but right now, this is going to become the scallop edge of our afghan. I'll show you here on the one I made. So it is going to become this little edge here. So we do the scallop row once, and then we turn it, and then we'll start our other work. But just so you know how and why we're doing this. So what you're going to do is yarn over and just go into this same hole and do 3 double crochets, a chain 1, and 3 double crochets all the way along the row. So there's 3 double crochets, a chain 1, and 3 double crochets, and we're just working back in the other direction. So now you know what's next. We skip 3 chains, 1, 2, actually it's really tight in there. There is a little tiny one in there that's been pulled tight. So 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th chain we're going to do a single crochet and get our work tacked down. Then we repeat again, yarn over, go into that next little loop we worked with, do 3 double crochets, a chain 1, and 3 double crochets, skip the next 3. That first one's really tight now, so it's in there, 1, 2, 3, go into the 4th and do a single crochet, then start again with the 3 double crochets, a chain 1, 3 double crochets. And you should be a master of this first little stitch by now if you're making a crib size. Count back 3, a single crochet, and I will meet you back when you are done, and we're going to do our first color change too. Okay, so I'm at the end of my row, and I need to tack down my last little scallop here into where I turn my work. So I actually want to change my color too, though. So I'm going to go ahead and insert my hook into that last little end loop where we turned our work, and I'm going to yarn over and pull through, and I'm going to keep 2 loops on the hook. Then I'm going to grab my next alternating color. I'm going to make a slip knot, and I'm going to slide it onto my hook and then cinch it up. And then I'm going to hold on to my excess yarn, and I'm going to pull through my new color, and then I'm going to clip my white yarn, and I'm going to tie these 2 just like that, so that now we have our color change. Alright, I had to get situated here. Alright, so we're ready to go on to our next row. So now essentially we're going to be filling in these gaps and starting our chevron look. So what you're going to want to do is chain 3 and turn your work. Then we're going to be working in this section of these first 3 double crochets that we did. We're going to skip this single crochet down here in the middle, and we're just going to work into the tops of our 3 double crochets up till the chain 1 area. So we're going to do 3 double crochets together. So what you do is you yarn over, you go through just the top of the double crochet, you yarn over and pull through, and then you yarn over and pull through 2, leaving 1 loop on your hook. Then you're going to yarn over, go into the top of the next one, yarn over and pull through only 2 loops. And then we're going to yarn over, go into that last one, yarn over and pull through, and yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So now you have 4 loops on your hook, and you're going to yarn over and pull through all of them. Okay, so that is called a 3 double crochets together. Next we're going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so now we are going to work, we're going to ignore this chain 1 space, and we're going to work on these 3 double crochets on the tops, and we're going to do 6 together. So we're going to end up with 7 loops on our hook. So you want to yarn over, go through the top of that first double crochet, ignore your chain 1, go through the top of your first double crochet, yarn over and pull through, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then you're going to yarn over, go through the top of the next one, yarn over and pull through 2, leaving 3 loops on your hook so far. You're going to yarn over, go through the next one, yarn over and pull through 2. Then we're going to skip this little single crochet that we tacked our scallop down with, and we're going to go into the tops of the next 3 double crochets we did. So ignoring the single crochet, we're going to yarn over and just continue on, yarn over and pull through 2, go on to the next one, yarn over and pull through 2, and the last one, yarn over, pull through 2. So what we've done is we have double crocheted 6 together. You should have 7 loops on your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we want to yarn over and pull through all of them, and ta-da, it filled in that little gap. Then we're going to end up tacking it down in the next row, so don't even worry about that yet. So now we're going to chain 7 again. And we're going to do it all over again in this next little valley of our scallop. So yarn over, skip that chain 1 space, go into the top of your double crochet, yarn over, pull through, and this likes to twist around, so try and keep it straight, and pull through. I have to do that again because that just twisted too much. Yarn over and pull through 2. There we go. Then the next one, into the top, yarn over and pull through 2. And the next one, yarn over and pull through 2. Skip the single crochet at the bottom, yarn over and pull through, and go into that next top of the double crochet set of 3, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and go into that last third one, pull through 2. Again, we have 7 loops on our hook, and yarn over and pull through all of them. Chain 7, and it looks like I have space to show you one more. Skip your chain 1 at the top, yarn over and go into the top of your first double crochet, pull through 2, yarn over into the next one, pull through 2, yarn over, go into the top of the next one, pull through 2, skip that bottom single crochet, go into the next one, the top of your double crochets, and do your next set of 3. Seven loops on your hook, and yarn over and pull through. So go ahead and finish up your row. I'll meet you back when you are done and show you how to finish this row, and we will move on to the next section. Okay, so you're coming to the end of your row. You've done your last little valley here, and you want to chain 7. So that part of the pattern doesn't really vary, but you only have 3 spaces here to do your double crochets together instead of 6. So you go ahead and skip that chain 1 space, yarn over, go into the top of your previous double crochet, yarn over and pull through 2, leaving 1 on the hook. So you essentially do 3 double crochets together. Go into the next one, pull through 2, and go into the last one and pull through 2. Then you're going to yarn over and pull through all 3, or actually 4 loops on your hook. And then what you're going to do is you're going to find that initial chain where you started, and you're going to do a double crochet right into that chain. So you want to find the end of your chain where you started, and it probably got really tight, but go ahead and do your double crochet in there. So yarn over and pull through 1, and then you pull through 2 and pull through 2. And then we are done with our 3rd row. So now what we're going to want to do is chain 3 and turn our work. And starting this next row, what you're going to do is in this little space at the base, you're going to do 3 more double crochets, all in that same hole. So right there at the base, yarn over, go into it, yarn over and pull through 2, pull through 2, and then again go back into that same space, yarn over and pull through 2, pull through 2, and again into the same space, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. So we have our chain 3 and we have our 3 double crochets. So you're going to want to tack this down because we're going to start another scallop. This is 3, so it's a half scallop. And what you're going to want to do is go find your chain 1 space 2 rows back. So in your 2nd row, that space in between your other work, and you're going to take this and you're going to set it on top, and you're going to put your hook just in that open chain 1 space, and you're going to yarn over and pull through 2. So you've done a single crochet in that space and you've just tacked down your work. Now we want to go into what I call the eye of your next set of work, and you're going to do 3 double crochets, a chain 1, and 3 double crochets like the first and second row. So you put your hook right into that area where the work is connected in the previous row, and you yarn over and pull through, and then pull through 2, pull through 2. So you're going to do 3 double crochets right in that same space, a chain 1, and 3 more double crochets right in that same space. So essentially repeating what you did in the first and second rows. So there we have another scallop with 3 double crochets, a chain 1, and 3 double crochets. But now we have to tack it down. So we go into that chain 1 space of the second row, we put our hook in, make sure we catch that other chain 7 from the previous row, yarn over and pull through 2, and then repeat it again. So yarn over, find the next little eye of your previous row stitch, yarn over and pull through 2, pull through 2, do 3 double crochets, a chain 1, and 3 double crochets. So there's 3, chain 1, and got another scallop done. Go and find that chain 1 space, put your hook in it, yarn over and pull through 2. So we'll do that one more time. Well, I will. You're going to do it a lot more times because you have the baby size going, or whatever size you're doing. So I'll show you one more time. Yarn over, go into the eye of your previous row's work, do 3 double crochets, a single crochet, and 3 double crochets. Then find your chain 1 space, put your hook in, yarn over, pull through, do a single crochet. Okay, so when you get to your end of your row, I will meet you back and I will show you how to finish up that row and move on to the next one. Alright, so you should be at the end of your row and you have this little straggling half scallop left, and you want to go ahead and find the eye of that last stitch and do 3 double crochets in it. So yarn over, go right into the center there, pull through, and put 3 double crochets. And then for your last stitch, you're going to want to find that turning chain, and you're going to do a double crochet right down into that turning chain by yarning over and pulling through 2 and pulling through 2. So that's the end of that row. Next, you're going to want to chain 4 and turn your work. So now we want to go right into doing 6 double crochets together to fill in this little valley here. So it's somewhat of a repeat of the 2 rows back. So yarn over, find the top of those 3 double crochets and go into the top, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go into the top of the next one, pull through pull through 2, into the top of the next one, pull through 2. Then skip that bottom single crochet, go into the next one, pull through 2, into the next one, pull through 2, and the last one, pull through 2. Make sure you've got 7 loops on your hook, and pull through all of them. Then chain 7, and repeat it with the next, till you get to the end. So skip that chain 1 space, yarn over, go into the top of your double crochet, pull through 2, so 6 double crochets together again, making sure to skip that bottom single crochet. I have to use my finger to kind of hold my work on my hook. It's just kind of how I do it. 7 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all of them, chain 7. Go ahead and fill in the next valley, skipping that chain 1 space, going to the tops of your double crochet. Do another 6 together. And just continue this all the way across until you get to the end of your row, and I will meet you back when you are done with this next step. Okay, so I'm finishing up my row. I am filled in that last little valley area, and I have pulled my 6 double crochets together, and now I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. We did 4 at the beginning, and now we're doing 3 at the end because we are going to tack down with a single crochet in our turning chain. So find the top of your turning chain, yarn over and pull through, and do a single crochet. Now you want to chain 1, turn your work. So this is the last row in the pattern, and then you just repeat it and it creates a chevron look. But I will continue to show you for a few more rows just so that you get the gist of the pattern. We are going to skip our chain 3 here and go back into the eye of our previous row and do 3 double crochets, a chain 1 and 3 double crochets, chain 1 and 3 double crochets, all in that same little eye. We have yet another scallop, and we're going to tack it down in that single crochet area of the 2 rows back. Put your hook in and do a single crochet by yarn over and pull through, and yarn over, pull through 2, and then go back into the eye of the next area, yarn over and pull through, do your 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets, there's 3, chain 1 and 3. So you probably have this by now. Find that next open space in your chain 1 area, do a single crochet, and you can see the chevron starting to develop. So you're essentially just going to be repeating these 4 rows all the way through 1, 2, 3, 4. So one more time into the eye, do 3 double crochets, a chain 1 and 3 double crochets, find that open space, single crochet, and then repeat it again. So go ahead and finish up this next row, and then I'll meet you back, show you how to finish it, and then show you where to start repeating your rows so that you build up a chevron look all the way through for your Afghan. And it comes out darling. It's a beautiful stitch, and it's a lot of fun. Okay, so to finish this row, you do just a single crochet, 3 chains back, and you're going to want to do a color change at this point. So don't pull your single crochet all the way through. Grab your color and do your slip knot and pull that next color through. And then what you're going to do is start off again with row 3. So be sure, you know, it looks like it's 2 alternating rows, but it's actually 4. So don't get caught up in thinking you just alternate 2. You definitely have to go from row 3 to row 7. And it makes a super cute Afghan. Chain 3, and then start with your 3 together in your double crochet, so keeping 1 on the hook. So just go back to the video, pick up row 3 through 7, and just keep repeating it all the way through your Afghan, and you're going to have the most gorgeous little Afghan. Probably will be your favorite. I just love this stitch. If you like this video, hit subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I hope to keep bringing you more and more projects as I make them. And I am so happy that you joined me for this.